Hey everyone, I'm here at MakerBot Thingiverse, and I'm going to look for a model to 3D print, because I'm going to show you exactly what I do before every print so you can see. So I'm just going to search something like test print and see what comes up. Usually they have a gap, overhang test, like stuff like that. Um, so I like this one right here, multi-test print. I think I'm going to try and print this. Thing files. And I'm going to go here and download all files and save the file. It'll just take a second. Open containing folder. And you just have to extract the file. Extract all, and it's going to go into my downloads. And I can close this out. So, now let's move to Cura. So this is that capo I showed you guys a few videos back. So I'm just going to delete that. Go into normal mode, then delete it. I'm going to go over here to load model file. And I think that was called something like test. I'm going to pause the video, and once I find it, I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, so I found the file. I'm just going to click on it, hit open, and it's extremely small. So I'm going to go ahead and resize it, scale, and make it 5 times bigger. Whoops. 5 times bigger. And now it's 10 millimeters by 10 millimeters. So it's about a centimeter by a centimeter by a little less than a centimeter. So I think that's a good size just to test out. It's only going to take 6 minutes, so I think I'll increase the size a little bit more. I'll make it 8. Yeah, that's much better. So that will take 11 minutes. And I'm going to go over here to the settings, and the layer height looks good. I want it to be 0.3, but you can choose whatever. Shell thickness looks good. Enable retraction, I want that on, because this is a test print and it will string it up if I don't. Fill density, 20% is okay. I could go up to 100, but I don't want to use all my material. Print speed, I'm gonna see how fast I can go. I'm gonna go to 60 millimeters a second and see how it turns out. Printing temperature, I'm using PLA, so I'll go with 200. Same thing with bed, I'll do PLA, so 60. I don't want support because this is a test print. It's supposed to test how it does on its own. And I'm going to add no support material, or platform adhesion. And I'm going to keep the flow percentage the same because it works for me. So now I'm going to go to advanced. The nozzle size looks good. Retraction speed and distance looks okay. I just skim over the settings just to make sure there's nothing ludicrous. And I am printing in PLA, so I'm gonna make this a little bit lower, like maybe 5 millimeters. Click OK. But when I switch back to ABS, I'll need to change that. I'm gonna make, yeah, this looks good right here. So I'm gonna go back to basic and turn on my printer. First, I'll go to print. So I'm gonna click print, and then I'll see you in real life where I'll be messing with my printer. Hey guys, so welcome to the real world. As you can see, my bed is almost all the way heated up, so I'm gonna apply a glue stick to it, and I'll show you that. Go over to my printer. This is the Robo 3D, by the way. It's a great printer. I recommend it if you're thinking about getting one. And you just apply this like that. And that's all you have to do. And I'll bring you back when it's done heating up. Hey guys, so I'm back and the extruder's almost done heating up. It's at 194 and it needs to get to 200 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to go over to the printer and show you what I do before I print. So I'm here at the printer, and in a second or two this extruder is going to start moving and everything's going to start moving and it's going to home the axes, and after that it's going to auto calibrate. I'm going to show you what I like to do after it auto calibrates. So you can see right now it's homing the axes. By the way, that thing in the back on that belt, that's a belt tensioner that I printed. Another upgrade. And it's just going around calibrating it, getting measurements on how to print itself. Some printers do this automatically, others don't. But if you don't have a printer that calibrates automatically, just get a piece of paper and move it to the four corners of the print bed, the extruder, and just make sure that the piece of paper is a little bit snug. So now it's done calibrating, and what I like to do is turn these rods just a little bit to make sure that the print sticks okay. And you can see it's sticking okay. And this is just calibration, the calibration print. And it's just laying down the first layer, so I'll bring you back when it's done to show you how I take it off. Hey everyone, so the print's just finishing up. Has a few more layers to go. I just wanted to show you what it looks like and how it's coming. And once it's finished, I'll show you the method of taking it off the print bed and all that kind of stuff. So you see there's a meter right here, and it's pretty much done. Then this is the last layer. Yep. So now it's done and it goes to the back. Which I wish it went to the front. It would be much more convenient, but whatever. So I have my print here. How do I get it off? I don't want to break it or anything. So I take some PC duster. I just spray it. It cools it off real well. And there are like ice crystals on it, and that you can kind of feel. So I'm just gonna do that. And now it should be cool and ready to go. So now what I do is I take one of these scraper tools, just kind of, it's hard to do it with one hand, but scrape it up. Let me just try and
There we go. So this is the finished print. Worked fairly well. I don't like the way this overhang looks, but that's what it takes. You have to tweak it and do all that stuff and just fine-tune your settings to make it look great. And that's all it takes is time and attention to detail, and you can make your prints look absolutely perfect. So I'll see you in the conclusion of this video course, and until then, I'll leave you with this, if it focuses.